Watch out, Timberlake!
Does anyone else find it funny that Nsync not very long ago was saying they were not planning on any reunion, but all of a sudden a song that was said to be originally only for Justin Timberlake, saved for his future project for a music return, was then changed to a reunion recording and used for the next extension to the Trolls movie collection. But then we had news of Britney's memoir, The Woman in Me, and word that the Timberlake camp were scattering to cover grounds as Justin allegedly feared the worst for Britney's books, bombshells that were getting very personal regarding him. Not many have had the rare opportunity to be gifted the memoir in advance, but it had been reported and released that Time magazine had gained a copy. Usually, most people gift their book to people who they love and to those who may be included in the book out of respect. Britney gifting the Times a copy could mean a few things. That they were mentioned or are aware because of prior legal checks in the production, or maybe Britney just wanted to correct some events that they may have reported incorrectly on in their articles. Justin has not yet come out to speak in reply or as an open statement in relation to Britney's chapters regarding their previous relationship. He continues to hide behind the open statement he made to the public to Britney and Janet Jackson around the time there were documentaries coming out about the two legendary stars. Justin and his team have dealt with things before, but never expected this reaction and outcry focusing on him in a negative light from the media. It really does seem like they just don't know what to do, and in that case seem to want to just play dumb and ignore the elephant in the room, continuing his focus on his upcoming plans with Nsync, as there has been a group of fans waiting for their reunion and a throwback type of tour. Not saying they have lost a lot of fans, but a lot of these fans are much older now, including myself, and are old enough to realize the issue with how Justin grew up in the limelight and how he used the latter he had been gifted by older business management influences. Justin probably wants to hope that the public will put the fault on his actions and choices on those who are no longer managing or surrounding themselves around him. But listen, you guys, when Britney was being controlled by her father, she still spoke and answered questions in interviews without being condescending or purposely sarcastic. Britney has stated that it was never ever her intention to cause any issue or hate towards anyone, including Justin, mentioned in her upcoming book. She simply just wants the truth to be out there for all to know and understand her, and even help someone cope with something that may be happening in their life or did, and they never felt support or comfort, leaving them always hiding the truth and feeling alone. She wants the public to see why she is the way she is, and that she is relatable. She's just like you and me, a person who, well, yeah, might have traveled the world in person and on the covers of magazines, but it was not all gold stars and rainbows. It was hard work, sacrifice, and came with its own list of battles. But she is still standing. And to be honest, we don't really need any word or comment from Justin. He has said enough in the past. So much to the point that the interviews aged so well that if we just search, look, and listen to them all now, it's all there. It's always been there, right in front of us, the whole time. But the world would and did not do much. They didn't even listen to what Britney was saying. They were just focusing on what was being put out there. The media made as the narrative, what sells more, which was that Britney was not that innocent and broke the heart of a young, talented, wholesome Justin Timberlake, when that was not really the case at all. Britney had just had enough respect and class to keep personal things personal and never to get so petty. Obviously, Justin took the cheap, easy route and climbed the ladder to the top by pushing her career and persona down, trying to damage her career and image, enough to take that top spot. But boy, I'm sorry, Justin. You have never and will never be the Princess of Pop. Britney holds that title now and forever.
Fatality.
Sorry, not sorry. We have all been through breakups and tough losses, and when you're young, it feels like it's the absolute end of the world. You know what I'm talking about. When you're talking to that person that you're seeing, and all of a sudden there's a problem, and next thing you know, you're hiding in the bathroom at work, crying over some asshole. You feel like you're in a nightmare, and as soon as you exit that door, you have to put on a brave face and act like nothing is wrong. As Page 6 and other outlets leak out some chapters and excerpts from the memoir, it has been reported that during filming of the music video Overprotected, the Dark Child remix in downtown Los Angeles, Britney powered through a rigorous dance routine during a scheduled 2-day shoot. Director Chris Applebaum has been open in the past regarding what he experienced with Britney on that set. He said how she was so talented, dedicated, and was exactly what he expected, hardworking and a powerhouse behind the scenes. During day 2 was a different story. Britney had been about 20 to 40 minutes late to set, and it caused some concern. Chris found her on the floor of her trailer crying, with makeup smudged all over her face. He recalls her opening her Motorola flip phone to show Applebaum crying, saying like, "Look, I can't believe it, this just happened." And she was showing him a text message from Justin saying, "It's over." Despite this moment in production, Chris still insists that she was the greatest performer he had ever worked with. It has been said that Felicia comforted her, and Chris helped her by telling her that, "Look, if you don't have it in you, I totally understand. But if you want to go out there and finish this last step in the rain, you could show him that he made the biggest fucking mistake of his life." Britney looked up at him and said, "You know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to show him that he blew the best thing he ever had." Which means all the scenes you see her in the rain were shot right after this moment. And soon after her plans and the shoots were all wrapped up, she flew back home to Louisiana and said that she felt comatose as she watched Justin in the media happily run around Hollywood. Not really having time to relax, her father and management team was hard at work pushing her to do the ABC interview with Diane Sawyer in 2003. Obviously not ready or wanting to talk about the relationship split in the media, she felt exploited by the whole setup. As we all have heard by now, it was said that she says in her book she was pregnant with Timberlake's baby at 19 and he had convinced her to get an abortion. This shocked the world and in a way made a lot of people see her side of things, where they now see her in a different light. Let's hope people stay respectful as she is still battling the emotions of her life being so public and now so personal. It has been widely reported that Justin was unfaithful first in the relationship, cheating on Britney with 2 other women who were also famous. Back in the early 2000s, there were tabloids exposing Justin, saying he was cheating and seen with All Saints star singer Nicole Appleton and Tanya Mitchell, who had toured and opened up for Nsync. What? Now, these are just speculations and rumors. There are people out there that claim they saw it with their own eyes, but I wasn't there. Britney admits that she had kissed Wade Robson, which was at the time Britney's and Justin boy band's Nsync choreographer. After Justin had multiple slip-ups, she was going through some lonely times while pretty much being gaslit by Justin from afar on tour. She was 19 and constantly working, never having time to have a normal social life. But she was honest with Justin and told him about it, and together they both decided to get through it and move on. But that didn't quite happen.